Technology and the future. Two very potentially scary concepts. I think it's safe to say in Big 26, most have come to believe that the future we're in for, in terms of technological advancements, is a bit on the bleak side. It feels like for every actual innovation that betters the world around us, we get introduced to an additional 4 horsemen of the apocalypse. Every big announcement from major tech companies is either, here's how we will replace human expression, here's how we will spy on you, here's how we'll take away your ownership of anything, or just, I hate you here, just please die. Let me ask you something. When was the last time you were really impressed by something? You were dazzled by a little glimpse into the future? When was the last time you dreamed about strapping this to your face? I remember when smart glasses were looked at as like the actual Star Trek evolution of the future, like the true next-gen experience. For some reason, the concept of your phone but glasses blew the minds of the public, at least maybe they wanted it to. I don't know. I remember it being a big deal. I mean, it's a novel idea. First, the computer was a thing on a desk, then it was in your pocket, now it's on your face. Smart glasses to me were something that the idea of them existing was more interesting and dare I say appealing than them actually existing. As in the product. Because if we're being honest, not only are smart glasses an incredibly bleak idea, a bleak invention, that it's something that I feel like most people, if you really sat down and said, would you rather have the Wonder Slab or the constant this, I feel like most people would not pick this. If you're too young to know, this was a big deal back in 2013. Like I said, the concept of smart glasses actually existing was an indication that 2013 was looking a lot more like 3013, aka the future. Ever hear of it? What's next? Flying cars? You know, we have those too, actually. Write that down. That's the next one. That is where Google Glass. Did I say Google Glass yet? Google Glass, that's what this is about. Google Glass, Google Ass, promised to be a seamless, hands-free device, a pure unification of technology and our day-to-day life. We could check the time, use a GPS, record videos, check the time. This stunned the world back in the day. Heavy quotes on stunned. More like confused or bewildered. A lot of people are definitely impressed by this, and I mean, yeah, it's definitely futuristic. Like I said, the idea that we can do this is pretty exciting because you think about what else we could do. If we're at the point where the wonders of the phone can be put into a little crystal, because I didn't know this. I thought Google Glass, like the actual glasses, were the screen. Or the lenses, I guess, if this were Google Glass. I thought Google Glass were the lenses. No, there is a little crystal, a little mythical gem that you strap to this, okay? And that is kind of projecting into your eye, okay? And you control it like with a touchpad, so hands-free. This is the problem, okay? You're either doing this, which includes taking your little hand and going, or this. You see the problem? With the benefit of hindsight, is the idea of smart glasses, now that we have them, was that a good idea? Last time I checked, we as a collective society spend too much time on our phones, not to get all, it's that damn phone of yours, but low-key, sometimes it is. Phones have taken over many areas of our day-to-day, whether it be digital and virtual interactions with other people, constant surveillance and recording, and just the very concept of having the entire internet in your pocket. Smart glasses would kind of just make a bad situation worse. At the very least, you can put the phone in your pocket. You got the smart glasses. Google controls your eyesight. I don't want to get conspiratorial, but they hypothetically, not even if they still exist, the Meta glasses. I don't like the idea of Facebook controlling my eyes. If you're the kind of person who wants to have all that on your face, you want the super grok brain chip, you want to doom scroll like Iron Man, smart glasses aren't even that. Like I said, you're going like a little itch on your temple. While I was looking around at Google Glass material, I saw somebody say that the Apple Watch essentially did everything that Google Glass does in a less intrusive way. And now I had me a hand-me-down Apple Watch, and let me say I hated it because I hated getting notifications on something that wasn't my phone. Okay, the idea of going about your day and getting a text message on your wrist, it's a little scary. It's intrusive. That's intrusive. This is worse. I don't care. Google Glass, I feel like I haven't actually talked about it. It has always had this weird shroud of mystery because a lot of people don't know if it even released. You look at a lot of comments, people are like, this actually came out, I thought it was just a tech demo. I said this in the last video. Here he is. I said, has anyone ever seen one of the dash buttons in the wild? I guarantee you have never seen Google Glass in public. And maybe you never even seen the Meta glasses in public, but that's because they are designed to be incognito, so people don't know if you're wearing the funny camera glasses. I would assume, if I were to assume the worst. Still works. So I thought to myself, can you buy Google Glass? Because it does, it's gone. It's dead. Now hear me out for a sec. So I ordered this. I ordered Google Glass. This is it. This is the Google Glass. This is the, I believe, like the Explorer edition. There were a few ones. I think you had to order it directly from Google. You couldn't just like walk into a store and buy it. It came with this, first off. It came with the frames, okay? It came with the lens, as in, you know, the glass. It came with a charger and headphones, and then I realized, wait a minute, they didn't, there's no actual device. This was $80. So then I looked up how much Google Glass with the device costs, and that's hundreds of dollars, and I looked it up, it doesn't even work anymore. The only thing you can do on your Google Glass is download do an install that bricks the glass. So essentially, one, I can't even record that because I'm recording something the size of a Tic Tac. And it also just doesn't work. So I'm sorry, I'm not spending, I don't make money on these videos, I don't think. Update, I actually just got approved for monetization, so I can actually make money from YouTube videos now. And I'm just realizing the first video that I'm making post-monetization on a Google-owned website is a video making fun of Google. Even if I did make money, I don't make a paperweight money. This is sharp. You could actually kill somebody with that. I assume this is where you slide the thing on. It would have been kind of... That would have been badass if I had it. I could have been like, dude, I'm like Google Glass in the future. And then I thought, oh, I could buy like the Meta Glass for this video. And that's even more money. And also, I don't want to give Mr. Zuckerberg any money. So this was a waste. I have funny earbuds now. And I have like a outdated charger. Honestly, I don't even know what I would have done. The video would have been me then like, whoa, this is crazy. No. We didn't get that, people. How long has this been recording? So I guess that's where I mentioned that Google Glass as a product, it doesn't exist anymore. The real question now is what has happened since then? You could get it in like limited resources. It was absurdly expensive, and it literally was just take a picture, access Google Plus. This was the Google Plus era of Google. So that didn't help. They have useless the dash button. Because unlike this where it's in your house, this one's on your face. And in terms of like, because the smart glasses, we have those now. It's been like well over a decade since Google Glass flopped. We have smart glasses now. And, people don't like them. For starters, I've never seen anybody own them. I've heard people talk about it, but I've never seen anybody own them. I don't really hang out with the Meta Glass crew, if you will, so I don't really know. But from what I've seen, Meta Glasses are essentially just what if Google Glass was like finished. The day Apple has attempted this. That's what somebody said was like, once Apple makes a Google Glass or a smart glasses thing, it's over. The problem with that is I don't know how much it is in the interest of the general public that we have something that truly intrusive and dominating over our day-to-day life. The iPhone is not an inconvenient device. The problem is that it's too convenient. I don't know, do people even want the phone anymore? Because I feel like it's forced upon you at this point. It's extremely hard to not have an iPhone, especially as a younger person, as it is our means of communicating and getting our paycheck. It's kind of taken over in a lot of things. We're at the point where smart glasses are purely novelty. A freaky, scary novelty. It's like a scary spy cam that tracks everything you're looking at, and it is expensive and dumb because we don't need that. The thesis statement of this video is that Google Glass and Google Glass failed, so smart glasses could not even win, just exist. It was proof that we can do this. Should we do it? Probably not. Well, will they do it because it allows them to, own our eyes in a sense, or at least take up more of our screen time by essentially putting a screen in our face 24/7. Yeah, they're probably going to do it. You tell me a tech company would not do that? I want to talk about the Apple Vision Pro really quick, because that's kind of like the last time I remember hearing about something like this, because that's like what Google Glass was thought of at the time. That's the closest we have right now of strapping thing to face and allowing you to do everything on your phone in your face, and it sucks. I tried using it at an Apple store once. And first off, as you can see, I wear glasses. Apple Vision Pro does not allow you to wear your glasses while using it. So the guy said, give me your glasses, I will copy your prescription into the lenses. And they did that, and it still didn't work. I couldn't see anything. So I don't know. And that thing was like $3,500, and things have only gotten more expensive since then. So nobody cares. Nobody cares. That's the funny thing. Google Glass getting announced 10 years ago, huge deal. Everyone was talking about it. Have you seen how many parodies there are? That was the best part of this video, was looking at those again. Smosh ain't making Meta Glass parody. They made an Apple Vision Pro parody. So yeah, what is the future of smart glasses? Hopefully the grave. I'm sorry I didn't buy Meta Glass for this video, but are you really upset? The sentence, I'm sorry I didn't buy Meta Glass. I'm not sorry I didn't buy Meta Glass. I'm happy I didn't buy Meta Glass. I'm sad I didn't buy the Google Glass, but you know what, whatever. So that's Google Glass. Rest in piss. It was a bad idea. Period.